Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill. Everybody smash that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. Let's go. Look, this is what we're here to talk about today. Stop going back to people who saw they could take advantage over you, so they did. Let them suffer. When somebody took advantage of you, it's because they knew better at the time more than you did. And they knew that you didn't know. A lot of people like to take advantage of good people because they're unaware. That's why when you get around certain people, they're always smiling in your face and laughing at you because the joke is on you because you're unaware of their true intentions. You may know that something's not right or something's off, but sometimes when I'm not talking about a smile, a greeting smile, I'm talking about that smile that continues after you smile, and it leaves you wondering, why the hell is this person still smiling? Why the heck is this person still smiling? Hell's in the Bible, it's not a curse. Why is this person still smiling? Why is this person still smiling? It's because they're getting more out of you than you're getting out of them. They know something that you don't know. And what they know that you don't know is that they're taking advantage of you. So it's not good to be around people that don't have your best interest at heart, because what they'll do is they will use you and they will take advantage of you. It's just how they roll. So when you left people and you stopped dealing with somebody that was this type of person, and when you go back to them, they only act nice because they have more things planned. See, when people do you dirty, they have to try to act nice again. Like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Remember that Saturday Night Live episode? And I thought this was funny. This was an ongoing joke around me and some of my peers. And I thought this was funny. But little did I know, the joke was on me. If you look at the Saturday Night Live edition, they still have it on YouTube. It's Cedric the Entertainer. And he's pretending to be Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And the scene is like, I am crazy now. And he flips back to the other side and he's like, now I'm nice again. I am crazy now. He just keeps going back and forth. And he's like, now I'm nice again. People act so nice because they want something from you. You're a good person. You don't have to act nice. Good people don't have to try. Good people don't have to act. It's your personality. You don't have to act like anything that you're not. That's why even when people don't want nothing from you, that's why it seems strange when you just at the cash register, when you are out to eat, ordering some food, or when you out meeting somebody for the first time. It's like it could get super cringy for empaths, because you're like, what in the hell? Why are y'all acting like that? You don't have to act like that. As long as you don't try to hurt me, or as long as you don't try to stab me in my back, I don't care if you walking around with your face screwed up. Excuse me. I don't care if you walk around looking I don't care if you walk around looking disgusted or upset or angry. I don't care. I don't care. Just be yourself. You could be mean. You could be nasty. You can have a mean and nasty attitude. As much as I talk about mean and nasty people, as long as you can have a mean and nasty attitude that just says, hey, I don't feel like dealing with nobody today. I want to be left alone. You could be short with me. You could whatever. As long as you're not being that way to me, like specifically and personally, if that's your personality, but you're not out here hurting nobody. You're not out here transferring negativity into anybody. You may have an attitude, but if you got a good spirit and a good heart, that person just got to work through being who they are. You know, that person just got to find more light. They got to find more light in them. But you could tell when people are acting fugazi. You could tell when people are faking the funk to get what they want. You could see that. It's real easy to see. Real easy to tell. People are faking the funk to get what they want. They're smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. They're smiling in your face because they want to take your place. They want to take your place. They want to take your blessing. They want all the good things that you have to offer. That's why they want you around them. People want you for your energy. People are trying to be blessed by attaching themselves to you. I know if I attach myself to this person, I'm going to get A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. I ain't going to do it. They're going to get all that. All right. But all that's for you. So stop letting people be attached to you for no reason other than to use you. Because when you're not around these people, they saying all types of bad things about you. They talking about you so bad because they think you're so dumb, because you're so naive. Really, you're being a good person. You already know deep down inside they don't like you like that. You aren't aware that people aren't going to change. Well, maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll be a good person one day. Maybe they won't act like that tomorrow. Well, they are, so and so is going through a lot. Maybe I got on their nerves. Like when in the beginning stages of your naivete, you will try to figure out and gaslight yourself over so many things. Is it me? Is it something that I said? Is it something that I did? What did I take too long in the store? Maybe I slammed their car door too hard. Maybe did I put deodorant on? Maybe I forgot to put deodorant on. Maybe I was offensive. Maybe I stunk. Maybe I need a shower. Who knows? Maybe it was maybe I took too long placing my order in the drive-through. Um, it's not you. All right, it's not you. People will try to make you think it's you, because when a person tries to change so many things about themselves, guess what you are? A people pleaser. Stop your people pleasing addiction today. You don't have to please anybody but God. Like Paul states, I believe it's Paul. Paul says all you need to give anybody else is all you need to give them, and nothing else. And that's love. All you owe anybody is love. That's why if you're feeling a little on the edge, if you're feeling a little angry or aggravated, you're doing your practices, you're saying your sayings, you're saying your prayers, hop on that love frequency. When people are trying to get you upset, even if you're not retaliating, but you still feel angry or upset, a little mad towards them for what they may have done, hop on that love frequency. That love frequency will tear that negativity to shreds. That love frequency will destroy that hate, because love conquers all, even demons. That's why God says, bless thine enemies. Bless your enemies. These people out here out to get you, bless them. People out here trying to use you, use them. Use them for an opportunity for you to become a bigger person, a better person. Not saying you have to be that all the time, but when it's just petty and you know to choose your battles wisely, and this is a battle that you chose wisely, I ain't got to react to this. I don't have to not react, but I don't have to respond to this. When you find something that you don't have to respond to, and it's something that God bless them. Bless them and never stress them. All right, these little catchphrases, these little cliches, these are things that you need to be, these are mantras. These are things that you need to recite every day, especially when people are trying to take advantage of you. There goes so-and-so trying to take advantage of me. Let me just ignore them and go about my way. Once you realize that the relationship or the friendship isn't right, ditch it. And people give themselves away. When people talk to you in a way that you wouldn't talk to them and the friendship. When somebody speaks to you in a way that you wouldn't speak to them and the relationship. When you're tired, right? And I'm not talking about a misunderstanding. I'm not talking about confusion. I'm not talking about, well, that could be worked out. I'm talking about people constantly thinking they could just speak to you, treat you, handle you, deal with you any type of way that you're not dealing with them. Because once you stick around and you stay around people, they're going to see you as an easy target. They're going to continue to take advantage of you, and they're going to keep using you, and they're going to keep taking what you have to give, giving nothing in return. And these could be some of the people that's closest to you. People love to use people that's close to them. They come around acting like they need something or they don't have anything because they know that I can get it from so and so. I can get it from this one. I can get it from that one. But have understanding, right? So that way you can have love for these people. So you don't get upset and aggravated and end up having a cold, bitter heart. Because when you get used and when people take you for granted, right? When you get used, abused, taken for granted, you could potentially have a hardened heart. And because of these people are being used by the devil to try to affect you in a negative way, try to affect your health, try to harden your heart, you don't want to speed up the process. The devil sees you got a good heart, so he'll use manipulators, he'll use people to try to bamboozle you, try to discourage you, try to use you, try to lower your spirit. He'll use them to harden your heart and have you try to put you in a state to where you never trust anyone again, to where now you don't want to be in no relationships no more. You don't want any friendships no more. That's the devil. When you hear you can't trust people and people are out to get you, all these negative things, that's the devil. So don't believe in that and know that you're better than those people who came into your life and tried to use you. God put them in your life to try to teach them how they should be because there's good people in the world and you were an example. You were that shining light. They were supposed to use you, study you, and learn from you. And they were supposed to take advantage of you being around them in a positive way. They were supposed to take advantage of your presence because you are a present. They weren't supposed to take advantage of your presence. All right, they weren't supposed to take advantage of your gifts. They weren't supposed to take advantage of what you had to offer. They were supposed to learn from you, bless you, and they was going to prosper because of that. But no, people want to take advantage of you. People wanted that quick, fast buck. You know, people want that quick, fast, whatever they could get from you, that quick, fast opportunity, that quick, fast blessing. And people don't want to learn. All right. People don't want to go through the process of figuring things out, of working together, of using your brain. People just want shortcuts. How can I get rich fast? How can I get rich quick? If I can't make the money right now, it's no point. That's why you became successful because you stuck it out. Everything everybody else didn't want to do, you did it. You took the time to read. You took the time to learn. You took the time to study. You took the time to perfect your craft, to perfect what it is that you wanted to be. So that's why people want to take advantage of you because it's like they see you put all this time in. People will see you put all this time and effort in, and they want to be a part of that, but don't want to put in any of the work. Right? So you don't want to go back to people like that. All right, you have to let them suffer. I know it hurts. I know it feels like you're being a bad person, but people were taking advantage of you and you don't have time. The more further you get in life, when you waste time, you don't have any more time to waste. All right, when you were earlier in life, when you wasted time, you had more time. Not to say time's running out because you have infinite amount of time, but you just don't have time to be wasting your real on people who are fake. You don't have time to waste your real on people who try to take advantage of you, who are smiling in your face all the while they want to take your place. You don't have time to waste your real on people who don't want the best for you. They want to come up off of you and leave you underneath them. There are some people that want to come into your life, use you for what you got, come up off of you, and then leave you with nothing. And if you don't want to be left with nothing anymore, if you don't want to be used and confused and left abused, then don't go back to these people. You see them trying to come back into your life, they have to suffer. It's their punishment from God. You can't get in the way of what God has for them, and you can't get in the way. You can't let them get in the way of what God has for you. And the people see that God has blessings on blessings for you. People see that God has untold blessings for you. So you have to stay focused on that, and you have to wait. You got to be patient, and you got to wait on the Lord. You got to keep grinding it out until God is ready to give you what you deserve, until you're ready to get what you deserve. All right? Because God sees you. He knows you're working, but the devil sees you too. and he knows you're working too. And the opposing forces love to try to get in the way of somebody that's focused, somebody that's paying attention to themselves, somebody that's grinding, somebody that wants to be something, somebody that knows what they want to be. Some of these people don't even know what they want to do. They just want to get with you to try to throw you off, discourage you, and tell you that you can't do that and you shouldn't be doing that. Some of these people, they want to bring you back down to where you were because they don't like you, they don't like seeing you where you're at. And they know that in order for you to stay where you're at, you got to stay on the path that you're currently on. But the devil will use people to try to bring you back down that same path that was no good for you. So what you have to do, you have to stay away from these people. It's not that you're being rude. It's not that you're being mean. It's to save your life. It's to save your purpose. You have to, for your higher purpose, stay to yourself and go to where God directs you. Because you ask God for guidance, you ask him for direction, so that way he's going to guide you through your brain, your mind, your intuition, your soul, your spirit, your body. He's going to guide you and protect you. But he can't protect you if you keep putting yourself in harm's way, going around people that you know you don't have no business being around. So that's why you got to stop going back to people who saw they could take advantage over you. So they did. And that's sad. Somebody that sees they could take advantage over somebody and they do. That's like somebody that's like a fifth grader or eighth grader taking lunch money from a seventh grader or a sixth grader. If they were in, like, it's like somebody in a higher grade preying on somebody in a lower grade because they know that person doesn't know as much, or they know they got an advantage over this person with their age. So it's like, you may have some little game or whatever, but you meant it to me for bad. God meant it to me for good. When people who know they don't have no business dealing with you come into your life to try to sway you or make you stray aside or sway aside or try to make you or lead you astray, word I was looking for, all they're doing is sharpening up your sword. All they tried to waste your time. They tried to hold you back. They tried to destroy you and laugh at you and make fun of you all for it. Like, imagine that. People trying to hold you back, people trying to destroy you, people trying to discredit you, but they don't realize they need you, but they kind of do, but they really don't know how to handle you or deal with you. So it's like, I mean, you have to learn how to deal with yourself. I know you may have wanted some friends. I know you may have been trying to work with other people, but God showed you that you have to get this done by yourself. God, if people are going to change and if people are going to be different, let God do that for them. You don't have to feel bad for anybody because they haven't changed. You don't have to feel bad for people who aren't going in the same direction as you, because everybody can't go. God wants to take you somewhere. And if other people are going in that, if other people are going in that direction, you'll see them headed in the same direction as you. If they're not, they won't be. So you have to pick up your bed and walk. You have to go this alone. You've got to do your thing. You've got to trust God, walk with God, go where he wants you to go, do what he wants you to do, and be with who he wants you to be with. I know you ask God to remove all the fake people and all the haters out of your life. And I know you ask God to bring all the right people in your life for all the right purposes. So when he does it, you have to trust him. And when you have those inklings, when your intuition is speaking to you, you have to listen, because your life and your future depends on it. Some people, they'll get around you and be praying for your downfall the whole time. You think you're just in a car sitting next to them. You think you're just at the studio with them. You think you're just out to eat with them. They praying for you to fail. They're praying for what you're working on and what you want to see succeed. They're praying for it not to succeed. They're praying for you to lose that energy, to lose that eagerness. Sometimes when you even get around these people, after you're around them, you don't even feel like working on it anymore. The whole time you didn't know they were praying for you to fail. It's draining to be around people like that too. So when you feel your energy being drained, that's a sign, a tall tale sign. And I'm not going to stop saying that. That's a telltale sign that, however you say it, tall tale, telltale, I don't know how to say it. I think it's tall tale or whatever. That's a sign that you should not be going back around these people. And I know it hurts, because you see these people as friends, you see these people as brothers, you see these people as family. But what you have to do is, when people aren't moving like family, that's not family. When people aren't moving like brothers, that's not a brother. Sometimes people may have to get themselves straight and get their spirit lined up with their words, because not a lot of people's words and actions are in alignment with how they feel and what they really say. Your actions have to be in line with what you say. If your actions aren't in line with what you say, people don't really rock with you like that. People don't really want to deal with you like that. So don't fool yourself just because you need a friend. So there are some people, they've been done so dirty by the people around them that unfortunately they were blind to the personalities and the perception of how human relations and how it really is dealing with people. Some people, they're set up so bad to where they'll see a pile of doo-doo. Not to say that anybody I ever dealt with was a pile of doo-doo, but there are some people who have been done so bad and so traumatized that they'll see possibly one of the worst people. I never dealt with any real bad people, but there are some people who will see some of the worst people, and because of their how they've been dealt with and their uh, history dealing with people, they'll go to that person and think that's a normal bond, but it's a whole trauma bond with the person, because you've been trauma bonding with people your whole life. You've been bonding with people who really didn't see the best in you or have the best intent for you your whole life. So once you realize that and you see that, you have to have time to yourself to heal. And you can't heal around people trying to hurt you. You can't heal around hurt people. You can't heal around people who are hurt. You can't heal around people if you're hurt. You hurt people hurt people. It may not be other hurt people trying to hurt people. If you're hurt and you're trying to heal, it may be you that end up hurting somebody. So it's like, yo, you're like, man, I know I got to stay away from people because I'm in a season of getting myself together. And I don't want to be the one to hurt nobody. I don't want to be the one to bring nobody no negative energy. I don't want to be that hater. I don't want to be a narcissist. I don't want to be negative. So what I got to do sometimes is just stay to myself. If I feel my energy is off, or if I'm going through something, or if I need to heal through something, I'm staying to myself. I don't want to be that person. I'm not taking advantage of nobody. I'm not using anybody. I'll take help from somebody, but if it feels like I'm using them, I'm out of there. You're not gonna. I'm not putting that on my spirit. I'm not having that on my rep for the Most High. When you check your records here, Drew, and look like in this time period you weren't trusting on the Lord, and not me, not me, not me, not me, buddy. You know, and that's not how I'm rocking. So God bless everybody that wants to do their thing, but your man's got morals, and there's certain rules that I live by. It's like I know God is there for me. I'm not gonna turn down any help when I know I need it, because that's foolish. But you know when you're good, and you know when you don't need anything, and you know when when you get that feeling of like, yo, this ain't right. You know when something's not right. All right. And when something's not right, it's because it's not right. And when something's not right, don't do it, because you could possibly be using somebody or be doing something negative to someone when there's no need. So it's all about talking to God. It's all about asking Him for discernment, asking Him to bless you with the right people in your life, asking Him to remove people who aren't meant to be in your life, asking Him to place people who are meant to be in your life. And it's all about you being strong enough, because once you ask God to remove these people out your life, only thing you can do is ask Him for the strength, because He gives you free will. So if you really don't want to go back to these people, you'll ask Him for the strength, and you'll use that strength. And and He'll even open up doors and opportunities for you to go the other way. So if you keep going back to people, then that's something that you have to work out with yourself, and you have to become strong enough to not be dependent upon people. Because trust me, I know how it is. Early in my journey, I was looking for friends, and I was letting anybody speak to me any type of way. And that's just the way it went. People were talking to me disgusting. People were treating me like garbage straight to my face. And I'm sitting there totally unaware, just not even aware of what's going on, afraid, scared, worried, just totally anxious, not even realizing that these aren't my friends. I'm just so used to negativity and people treating me like crap, and people treating me like dirt, and yelling at me and screaming at me, and not talking to me the way somebody should talk to a person, that I just accepted anything. And I'm here telling you right now to not do that. I'm here telling you right now, don't just take anybody for a friend. Don't just accept anybody for a friend. Be by yourself if you have to. All you need is God. And I was out in the world because I didn't get enough love. I was out in the world looking for love in all the wrong places, not knowing that all I needed was God's love. Not knowing that I don't need nobody's recognition. I don't need nobody's pat on the back. I don't need nobody as a friend. I don't need no girlfriend. All I need is God. I don't need no homeboy. All I need is God. You don't need no boyfriend. All you need is God. It's cool to have friends, but if people aren't going to act how they're supposed to act, if people are going to try to play you, if people are going to abuse your time, if people are going to laugh at you to your face when they get around their family, that's not your girlfriend. All right, if people are going to talk differently and act differently around you when they get around other people, that ain't your boo. All right, somebody's using you. All right, so don't get used and don't be a fool out here for people just because you may have been brought up to be dependent or need people. You have to, if you feel dependent, if you feel that you need someone, if you feel that you have to have a friend and you're willing to take treatment from, well, it's better than not having nobody. Well, I'll just let them treat me like crap. I've been there. Don't let people treat you like crap. You're worth more than that. You're a queen. You're a king. You're a prince. You're a princess. You're a god. You're a goddess. You don't need nobody. Go out in nature. All right. Connect with God. Connect with the universe. You don't need none of these people. These people are losers, man. And if people are going to be losers, you don't need them as a friend. I don't care if you go your whole life 1,000,000 years and don't find a friend till you 99 on your deathbed. Ooh, it's been nice knowing you, friend. All you need is God. All right, you don't need none of these evil, whack people out here faking the funk to get what they want, being lame and trying to hurt your brain. Some people they see a good person, they want to get in your life. Some people know that you're better than them, but you may not be better than them right now. Or you may be the next thing, but right now you in the cocoon stage, you in the caterpillar stage. All right, you might be in the baby bear cub stage, but you're not a full grown bear yet. You might be in the Simba stage, but you're not a full grown lion king yet. They may come around you when you're Simba, play with you, bully you, make fun of you, but then when you turn into a big old lion, they ain't gonna want nothing to do with you. They're gonna be running for the hills. So when you turn into that lion and you got your teeth out and you ready to sink your teeth into anything that comes your way because you're not playing anymore. And people have dealt with you and treated you like dirt and treated you like crap, stabbed you in the back, talked about you behind your back, smeared your name, all right, made fun of you to your face, played you in your face, left you scratching your head like, what's going on here? Like people have done the worst to us. People have done the worst to chosen ones, you know? And I know from my past, just speaking from my own experience, people treated me like dirt to the point where I hated myself. I didn't like myself. I didn't like being alive. And I'm surprised that I stayed strong enough to not end it because I felt like it so many times. I'm like, yo, why is this thought even crossing my mind? It's because, yo, people treated you really bad and they had no business treating you that way and you didn't know any better. Maybe this was family. Maybe this were people you grew up around. Maybe these are people you went to school with, called themselves friends. All right. Maybe these were people at your job, called themselves co-workers. When people see that you have a good heart and a good spirit, but you're not in a full-fledged killer mode yet, they're gonna try to get some things off on you. All right. When people see that like I said, when people see you're a cub, you're a whole killer, but you're just not a lion yet. So when you're in the lion cub stage, there are going to be people who come around, put you down, try to kick you while you're down, and try to make you feel like you're less than. But then let a few years pass by when you turn into a full-grown lion, ain't gonna want nothing to do with you because you ready to rip a head off. You ready to rip some heads off. So ain't nobody gonna bother you no more because you ready to destroy and mess up some stuff. Anybody come your way and try to do you dirty, you gonna bring some pain this time around. Because all you have ever came with was pure love, pure happiness, pure joy. That's all you ever came with. That's all you ever wanted for the best for anyone was the best. A good heart, a positive person, but because people saw that in you, they saw that as weak. They saw that they were stronger than you. It was something in them that made them want to put you down, made them want to destroy you, made them want to fight you, made them want to hit you. All right, made them want to bully you. All right, but it's all good because yo, they got that off in the past. They got it off when you didn't know any better. They got that off when you were scared. They got that off when you were afraid. All right, they can't do those things to you now. They can't come at you like that now. They know better. They're scared of you now. They scared ishless because they know how they treated you in the past and they know that an elephant never forgets. And what does an elephant do on people that it never forget? Yo, them elephants that try to, them elephants remember them poachers. Elephants done stepped on and trampled people that hurt them in the past, and or if they ran away from them as a baby elephant while they were hurting their mama and taking them tusks. Them elephants, yo, look up some stories out there like that. Baby elephants trampling mugs because because the elephant never forgot. And it remembered that when you tried to mess with my mom a few years back, I gotta stomp you. I gotta stomp you. I gotta trample you. I gotta step on you. And anybody that tries to come back into your life, you spiritually step on them by making them exit your life. No, I'm not. I can't deal with you. It's not even that I don't want to. It's just I can't, because if I do, it's not good for my progress. And to me, my progress is more important than any person. Your progress is more important than any person, any friendship, any relationship. Your progress, your purpose is more important than any person. Always remember that. All right. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. Shout out to the Galactic family. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. This has been another DruTube special. Shout out to the Vessels. We out.